Good news, everybody. It's Wiggles back with another video. And today's video, of course, is going to be about the newest gun added to the game, and that being the Mac10, aka the big baddie the Mac baby himself, with the absolute insane fire rate of 120. I mean, this thing absolutely just sounds like grinding metal if you don't have a suppressor on it. I mean, it fires so fast. Guys, I'm going to be doing a breakdown video on this video, and if you guys enjoy this content, please drop a like and subscribe. Help me on that goal to 250 plus subscribers. Hell, if you guys enjoy this content, share it with your friends. Hopefully they find something super useful. First thing we're going to talk about with this gun is we're going to see here in the Gunsmith. Now, this is the best loadout I have found with this gun. There's two big things about this gun. It's got horizontal and a lot of vertical. In fact, it's actually got pretty strong horizontal as well. That is going to be the one big thing to this gun when you are building your loadouts, depending on your gameplay style. This does not do well after 15 meters. It doesn't mean you can't get kills. It just makes it a lot harder because of how the recoil behaves on this gun. There is a couple interesting different attachments. Nothing really works as far as giving it extra damage range. Now, it does have a few different barrels, and there is a weird thing, kind of like the AS Valor, where it has bullet speed. So basically, the bullet speed, you're only going to notice the bullet speed if you're shooting beyond 15 meters, 15 to 20 meters, and you'll notice the drop off where it seems like you'll hear the animation of the gun firing, and it almost seems like it takes a second for the bullet to hit the target. So that's going to be kind of the same thing with the AS Valor. Now, they do have some different barrels. So this one has 10% damage range, but with 80% bullet speed. And then, of course, you got 60%, 10%, 20% with 40. Actually, this is the... No, this is the one I've been using, the Task Force. Nope, that's the one I've been using. All right, so I do use the cavalry barrel just because of the extra 10%. Now, you can definitely use the task force barrel, which I would recommend if you don't like the cavalry, just because you do still get 40% with the 20% buff. And then it does have some specific socks, but everything is mostly about ADS and sprint to fire. So it's very much like the MX9 and the Fennec and the MSMC all met up into one. Now, the suppressor, you do have a couple suppressors, and only one of them, I believe, yeah, none of them add damage range. Only one of them does add a vertical recoil control, which is pretty nice. The combat lasers also are more geared towards hip firing. So you got the 5 milliwatt, the 1 milliwatt, and of course the aim assist, kind of bring it back from like the Peacekeeper. So it's definitely, in a sense, kind of like the PPSH, in the sense that you're going to be able to build this thing out to absolutely shred with hip fire. And the hip fire build for this gun that I have is actually really good, even up to 10 meters. Now, the foregrips are also a little different. You do get, so it's a lot of vertical and horizontal recoil control and sprint speed, as you can tell here. And then it does have a few different mags. So this is the 43 fast stick. Now this one is a little, they do have two 43 rounds. Now this one's plus 10% ADS time, and this one is down 8% reload time. So you do have to play between the two depending on what you want to do. But because it is an SMG and it is so light, you really don't have to worry too much about ADS time. This thing is, you can build this thing out to be as slow as you want, and it's still going to scream when you're ADSing. We're going to jump into the firing range. I know this was kind of a long intro because of a lot of the attachments. We're going to jump into the firing range, look at some of the damage, and then jump right into some gameplay. So here we are in the firing range. Also, they have made changes to the firing range, which is pretty cool. They can have bots and stuff running around in here. We're not going to worry about all that. But so here's the hip fire. As you can tell, because of the vertical. But, I mean, it keeps it pretty much all right there. Now, this does do 24 to the chest, 28 to the head, 24 to the limbs, 21 to the feet. You back it out, 22, 19, 26 to the head. And then you're going to see a real drop at 20. See 18, 21 to the head, 16 to the legs. So as you can tell, this really does have quite a bit of drop off to it. Now, even with this build, it has basically all vertical recoil to it. And as you can tell, this is a 43 round mag, and it just absolutely dumps ammunition. But because of its fire rate, I mean, you're gonna literally be able to just shred people, especially if you're within 5 to 10 meters. Even with the hip fire, I mean, it's for being MP, like the hip fire here is pretty ridiculous. With that, we're gonna jump into some gameplay and just show just kind of how shreddable this gun is against enemies. So we're gonna do the video on actually the new map Miami. Now, this one thing I will say about this map is I noticed the spawns on this map get a little wonky. I mean, the enemy will literally just spawn right on you, and it's super annoying. As you can tell, I am running Scavenger on this class because if you don't, you will run out of ammo super fast.
Let's go. Captured B.
So,
targets in sight.
Swarm ready.
Target down.
and as you can tell, if they line up, I mean, you're just
Enemy in sight. Targets in sight.
gonna melt people.
Targets in sight. Tango down. Enemy down.
Objective almost in Charlie. Keep it up. Losing Alpha. We lost C.
Enemy.
Lost B.
Enemy down. Reloading. Cover me.
We lost Alpha. Take those positions. We're capturing B.
Enemy in sight.
Oh, I got dropped in the back. I was on the nuke streak too.
Capturing C.
Let's go.
But this is what I was talking about with this map. It
Targets
just
in sight.
Capturing Charlie. Bravo.
can get kind of irritating.
We're capturing Alpha. We lost Bravo.
Enemy down. Changing mag. Cover me.
Captured Alpha. Losing C. Losing A.
Targets in sight.
Capturing Bravo.
There we go.
Enemy taking capturing A.
Here we
Enemy
go.
has C. We captured A. We've taken the lead.
Enemy contact.
We're capturing B.
Enemy in sight. Tango down.
I'm
We
hurt.
captured Bravo.
Enemy in sight.
Just go.
Predator missile inbound.
I hate dogs so much.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. Enemy airstrike incoming. Be careful.
It's fine. I got something for that.
Our hunter-killer has been destroyed. Our hunter-killer has been destroyed.
Targets in sight. Enemy contact. Enemy in sight. Target down.
We're capturing C. Sentry gun deployed. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Captured on them. We're winning this one.
Enemy in sight.
Oh,
Capturing Bravo.
yep.
Losing Charlie. Capturing B. Losing Alpha.
See if I can get the nade out, get the thermite on that.
We lost A.
Targets in sight.
Oh, I was way off.
Enemy down.
Be advised. Hostile sentry gun spotted. We're capturing Alpha.
Enemy contact. Tango down.
Yeah, as you can tell, it just
Targets
If you're up close to somebody,
Enemy
it's
contact.
over.
Enemy airstrike incoming. Be careful.
enemy contact. Headshot!
Yeah, we're not doing that again.
Targets in sight.
Capturing Bravo.
Oh, yeah, the
Enemy
I
in
didn't
sight.
see the sentry.
Losing C.
Targets in sight.
Captured Alpha.
Yeah, that's the thing about this map I don't like. But that is game. So as you can tell, this gun just, if you're on the right map, as long as you're not taking super far engagements with enemies, this thing will absolutely shred people, even up close, even with hip fire. It is a monster. It really is. I can't wait till you guys get it. I mean, I was able to grind out the camos in little, like, just under 2 hours. It took me to do it. I will say there was one adjustment I would make, and that would be the task force barrel over the cavalry barrel, just because it does add the extra 10%. So you now have 30%, 20% damage range, and because, as you can tell, I do like to take engagements a little, try and push it with this gun. So the extra damage range will be helpful, and you don't have the vertical downside like of the cavalry barrel. As you can tell, you don't have the horizontal and vertical downsides that you have on the task force, and this thing just moves so fast anyways. You might as well take the downside. But this thing is a ton of fun, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope this was super informative for you to kind of help you figure out the best loadout for the Mac10. Until next time, please drop a like and subscribe. Remember, shoot first, shoot last when your gunfights, and have fun. Latest.